Is down? I thought it was me. Okay, here we are, back again. Calm, cool, and collected for the 700th time. I'm going to call Gregory Russell into this live chat to talk about hair, my hair in the I Love Yous music video specifically. So I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to call him. All right, guys, fingers crossed. Here we go. Okay. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Tears of joy. It's gonna happen. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Queen!
Queen! Look at you. How are you?
Great. How's it going?
You look incredible as always. Soaking up the sun, I see.
Yes. Need all the vitamin D I can get, baby.
Good, good. How are you? I miss you. I'm sorry for all the complications.
I'm great. You know,
Good.
Just trying to stay upbeat through all of this.
That's right, as we all are.
Yep.
How have you been doing? What have you been doing, and how have you been keeping busy?
Just trying to stay really active. I'm out in the desert.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So I just been working out. We have like some gym equipment here, so I've been doing that. And then we have bikes, so we've been going on bike rides.
Amazing.
Yeah. And cooking.
And cooking. Obviously, cooking, cleaning, that goes without saying at this point. Well, I'm so excited to be talking to you. I've been kind of breaking down the look as far as the I Love Yous music video. And I mean, I have got some personal hair questions for you, as I always do. And I've had some really great ones come in from some fans. But I figured we could just kind of start with what we did for the video. And sort of one thing I love about working with you is that I always feel like you just know what to do. You just know what the right thing is. And your confidence is like, it goes such a long way with me, especially when I'm getting ready for something, whether it's a huge event or a big music video. This was like such a big deal for me to get it right and to sort of make my vision come to life. And I just have to like tell you what I've got in mind, and you've like got it. So as far as what you did with my hair in the video, how did you come up with the idea? What did you use? Talk to me.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it's always really important to get inspired by the clothes. So, like, and of course, like, who I'm working with. Like, I know Hailee's vibe. I know, like, what you're into. And then I, like, try to translate that with the clothes. And Rob and Muriel are so amazing to work with. Your guys' live was really cute, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. But they're amazing to be collaborative with because they have such strong visuals and the clothes they bring are so bold and everything. So it's really fun for me to get to play with that angle of it because things feel really clear to me when there's such strong direction with the clothes.
Totally.
So, yeah, I mean, for the first look, you know, I wanted to have some, I'm sorry, my dogs are like flipping out right now.
It's totally fine. So is mine. The fact that you can't hear her is a miracle.
Bunny!
You have Bunny? Can you bring?
Yeah. Hold on.
Go get her!
Oh my God, my poor neighbor. Bunny, seriously, Queen. Come on.
Bunny.
It's showtime,
What
baby.
a name.
Hey, stay. Hey. Oh my God, she's running. She's running from me. Bunny, come here. You're not in trouble.
Dad.
Come here. Oh my God. Say hello to your fans.
Hi, Bunny.
Bunny, say hi to Hailee.
Hi, Bunny. Oh my God, Gregory.
It's my little queen.
She's perfect. She's perfect. She's perfect. She's perfect.
That's my baby.
No.
All right. Bunny's a bad baby. Yes, my. Her nickname is Bratty Bunny for a reason.
Amazing. Bratty Bunny.
Anyways, so yes. So with the first look, it was the like you'll have to like forgive me. I can't remember the designers, but it was like that bustier look. I want to say it was Wolford or something.
Oh, the Wolford bodysuit. That was the
Yes,
bodysuit.
ma'am,
Yeah.
Pam. So this
Yep.
one we wanted like super natural, just like sexy texture. You would show me that really cool reference. I think that was like Margiela or something.
Yeah.
And the hair looked like really grungy and ropey and cool. And that was amazing. But because we only had one day to shoot, we had to like take into consideration what I would have to do afterwards, which is like a super straight, sleek look eventually. So I couldn't go too ham on the products. So what I did is I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's do like a super natural texture with the hair. So I prepped your hair with Kerastase. It's called Bouffant Mousse. So I used that through like the crown and then through the lengths of your hair. And we blew you out, kind of rough dry, not exactly with a round brush.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, we did like a little bit through the front and then a little bit through the crown just so I could really like force some volume into the back. And then after I did that, I kind of diffused the rest and twisted it like this and hit it with the blow dryer until it was like pretty much all the way dry. But your hair was already like, it was on the damp side. It wasn't exactly like 100% wet when we started.
Right.
So then after that, I went through and used like, I think it was like a 1 1/4 inch curling iron and just did some like variating waves. And I really took pieces at random. Like I didn't want it to look too perfect. I wanted it to look really messy and natural.
So when you do that, do you change the direction in which you curl it in?
Well, it depends. It depends what I'm doing. So generally, I'm going like, say this is the iron. I'm wrapping the hair this way on it and leaving the ends out. And I'm pulling it out, stretching it immediately afterwards, just so it gets like a really loose bend to it, because I don't want it to look too springy for that kind of look. So that's what I would do with that. And then I would also take the flat iron and kind of undulate waves through it as well.
I can't do that to save my life.
It is very challenging for people to do on their own. It's possible. It takes a lot of practice.
Good to know. I'll keep going.
Keep on practicing. Also, a big tip for that too is when you're doing it on yourself, don't hold your hair straight when you're doing it straight down. Like you want to elevate it a little bit, because that's what gives you like a little bit of the looseness to the wave. If you do it straight like this, like down, that's when people are like, oh, it's too crimpy.
Okay. Well,
Pro tip.
Every day. Okay. I always try. I was saying to Patrick earlier, whenever I like go to take my makeup off, I do the same thing with my hair where I'm like, before I wash it, how does it feel? What products are we using? How do I replicate this look? But you always create a texture that I feel like I can never get. It's just it's like so natural, but done perfectly. But yeah, I don't know how you do it.
What a
every
doll.
time.
Well, you put me out of business if you could.
Oh, please. So first I want to ask you, well, 2-part question.
Okay.
Well, no, I'll break it up. First, I want to know, what is your favorite hairstyle that we've ever done?
I think my favorite hairstyle that we've ever done was that slick back look when you were wearing that Mugler suit. Remember the bustier?
Of course. That was the AMAs in 2017, I think.
Yep.
Damn, that's probably one of my favorites too.
I love that one. I just love that whole look.
Totally, me too. Would you have called that like a wet hair look?
For sure. Yeah, I mean, your ends weren't necessarily wet, but like at the root, at the base of it all, it was definitely wet.
Do you have a least favorite hairstyle that we've ever done?
Oh my God, no, I literally love all of them.
Do you? Is there one that you've done that like maybe, how often do you feel like things don't translate necessarily? And this is what I think you have down so well, but like on in photographs or on camera? Like, has there ever been a situation where you've done someone's hair or mine, and like you think it looks great, it looks perfect, it's awesome, and then all of a sudden you see photos and you're like, that is not what I did. Is it?
Yeah, of course. There's like
Oh my
many
God.
times that has happened. Also, like, you don't know what's, first of all, let me tell you guys this, that like you will, maybe that hairstyle is perfect when you left. And then like your client is going in the car. They're hugging people on the carpet. You
Whoa.
don't know what's happening. They could have
Yeah.
smacked their head on the car. Like, you never know. And maybe
Never know.
like not noticed or something. But yeah, no, that's definitely happened to me before, and I've been super bummed about it. But like, at the end of the day, it's hair. And like, it's
hair.
very important to me, and it's very dear to me what I do, but
It's hair. But I will
hair,
say, I
guys.
do think that like it obviously plays such a huge role in a look, in a performance. You know, as an actor who's done multiple period pieces, like it can be so
Absolutely.
specific and so. I mean, it's its own character, your hair, or it can be, and I think it's so important. This question came in from a fan, and I thought it was so great, and I don't remember the name of who sent it in, but somebody said, you're doing somebody's hair, and everything like it was something like everything's going wrong, and you've got 5 minutes till the show starts, or something like that. What do you do? What has been like your nightmarish, like worst experience? I imagine like there's a power outage and your tools aren't working, or
That has happened to me before.
really?
Yeah, there was a power outage, and I had to finish somebody's hair, and I couldn't get it completely dry. I just basically went with like a natural texture and like did their hair up.
Oof.
You know, luckily that person had like a really beautiful natural texture to their hair, but yeah.
Right.
I mean, there's certain sheets you can do as far as like if you're like tucking the face framing bits around the ear so it gets like a little bend to it once it dries, or like, you know, if you're like literally pinning pearls or something for it to dry. Or like with my hair, when I let it air dry, like I always tie it back and then put it in a really tight like knot. And then when it comes out, it has like more of a uniform wave to it that's really natural. There's like lots of ways you can troubleshoot that kind of stuff. But like a sleek, low knot is always chic, and it's always going to look, you know, it's always going to look good. So you can always go to that or a ponytail.
Fair enough. Good call. Okay. This is like more of a personal thing because I'm always just curious. You've given me some really incredible products for like hair care, some really great hair masks. I think like people obviously take skincare very seriously. And I have my whole life, and have more recently, just because I constantly have hot tools on my hair. I'm always doing it. I'm always blow drying it or curling it or doing something to it. What do you suggest as far as like hair care? Like what are things that you should do like daily, weekly? What are things you suggest?
Well, the biggest thing I think is a lot of people, I think, have this misunderstanding that your shampoo and conditioner don't really matter, but like they're actually very important foundation for people's hair, like given your hair texture. I mean, maybe for like people who have like really dreamy, amazing hair, like it doesn't matter, but for like me, I have really like coarse, frizzy hair. Like I have to use really heavy stuff, and it really makes a difference which shampoo and conditioner I'm using. So I'd say that is number one, really important. You need to make sure you're getting the right kind of shampoo and conditioner for your hair texture. And then another great one for girls who have long hair, it's really important how you brush your hair. Like a lot of times when I'm with my clients, and what brush you're using. They will literally just like start the brush up here and like rip their hair down. And
Right.
do that. You have to start from the bottoms up. Believe it or not, it's really important. It has a lot to do with how much breakage you're going to get on your ends and how many split ends you're going to have. So that's really important to do. You have to take your time and not just rip through it, especially not when it's wet. When your hair is wet, it's most susceptible to breaking. So when it's dry is when you can kind of go through it with the brush and use like, my favorite brush is this Sheila Stott's brush. It's an amazing detangling brush. That's what I always use for you. I feel like I think I've given you one, haven't I? If I haven't, I'll get you one.
You might have. I don't know the names of brushes.
Um, Anyways, that's like the best brush for detangling your hair. And then also oiling your hair is really important. The night before you're going to wash your hair, especially girls or guys who have really long hair, if you can put like an organic raw coconut oil through your hair the night before you're going to wash it and just like braid it over your shoulder and sleep with it in your
Everywhere
hair.
from the root, you down?
Yeah, you can put
Okay.
it all the way. It's non-comedogenic. It's not going to clog your skin or anything. But just brush it through, do like a really loose braid over one side, and that really helps to rehydrate your hair. Also, another one I'm obsessed with is Kerastase makes this, it's called 8-Hour Magic Serum. You put that in at night. One, it smells like magic. Two,
Love
it makes
that.
your hair feel like magic in the morning. It's like super soft and silky. It really makes your hair like really soft in the morning.
What was that called?
8-Hour Magic Serum.
Good to know.
It smells so good. You're gonna love it.
Amazing.
I'll get you some. And it's dope.
I just added it to my list of things to order.
Sick. Yeah, those are really important things. I just think like the wellness of your hair is super important. Also, like what you're ingesting, like your diet's super important. So taking omega oils and stuff is really, really good for your hair. It really helps to hydrate your scalp and hydrate your hair. So things like that are really, really great.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Good to know. I'm always getting those questions about my hair. And
Well, you have such amazing hair. It's like obvious.
Thank you. I know, and it's gotten so long. Gregory and I used to put extensions in to get this length that I have finally gotten back on my own. So
yes, honey.
Great news. But I am so thankful for you and all of the looks that we've created and all of the time that we've had, to spend creating together. I think this has, been a really big moment of realization. And, I think we've all been able to like slow down and take a minute. And I feel so lucky and thankful that we were able to make this video when we could. And it's something I'm really proud of and happy about. And it was a total vision in my head brought to life. And you played a huge part in that. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you for always being so awesome to collaborate with and such a joy to work with. Hailee is like always in a great mood and is always so sweet and lovely, you guys.
I am when Instagram is working. I love you, Gregory. Thank you so much. I hope I see you soon.
Too. You
Have
definitely will. Bye, baby.
Love you.
Love you.
All right, y'all. Whew. I love Gregory so much, and Patrick. Creating with them is always such a dream. And like I said before, I sometimes will walk into whatever we're getting ready for and know exactly what I want as far as hair and makeup. And other times I don't know. And other times I just go to them and say, this is the look, do what you will, do what you want. And they never fail to make me feel so confident and so beautiful, and they are just wonderful. So next is the one and only Tom Bachek on the nails. I'm not going to show off these nails as if he's done anything with them because they are in bad shape, and he is going to have to give me a pointer or two how to clean these bad boys up. Anyway, we're talking nails next. I'm going to hop off, and I'm going to hop back on, and I'm going to call Tom. There's going to be no issues whatsoever.